Ladies and gentlemen, that number is 343. That is the amount of how many victory royales I've had in Fortnite Battle Royale in the 4.5 years I have played this crazy, intolerable, absolutely addicting freaking kind of game, in which I have played 6,837 games in my entire career. That ends up being, in the big mathematics, 8.05 win rate. And I don't give a damn. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. I absolutely suck at that game. And you're damn right I do. Because there's really not much into a point where I am such the old school gamer that I just don't know what to play now. I've run out of ideas. Like I played too many Assassin's Creeds. I've played a majority of all the long distance. I did a Call of Duty. I did a little bit of Battleground. I did a little pieces on it. I did the entire Batman saga. I did Metal Gear Solid. I played, I've pretty much done a lot of different stuff. Then just don't put me in front of Final Fantasy. I will get a freaking 2 on that test. Anyway, why do I play that game? Because it's fun. It's fun. It's entertaining. That's the bottom line. I don't care if 12, 13, 10, 11, 9, 8, even 7-year-old sweats take me down with a pump shotgun to the face. I don't give a damn. The point fact of the matter is it's fun. I'm getting 48. I'm already there. I always feel like my life is halfway over. I've got to have some sort. There's a thing for us guys. Guys play video games, girls watch soap operas and read books. If the guys want a story, let us have our moment. Let us sit on the couch and let's play our story out. You ladies can go and have your fun. Have your fun reading your books, going to your book clubs, going to wine parties, and just absolutely spilling your guts out. While us guys, trust me, us guys are waiting to get online to play Call of Duty. We're always trying to get some sort of wavelength to some way, shape, or form, exploit, and just literally, let's just say, bash the living heck out of each other and talk about it and brag about it the next day. We brag about it on Facebook every day, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it. Let's just be clear. I absolutely am horrible at the game. There are times where I tried to play with a headset. I do okay, but I'm not one of the major 200 million sweats that play this game. In fact, I don't even play build mode anymore. So go ahead, bash me for that. I could care less, because it seems like the story just continues. Let's just say Fortnite is officially the longest reigning soap opera in video game history. If you don't take the jumbling, messing around of all the crazy twisting stories every single Legend of Zelda has come out with, and I already lost it after Skyward Sword, after Twilight Princess, after that game, I was done with Zelda, because there's just no absolute way possible you can outdo it. Until they did Tears of the Kingdom. Before that, they did Breath of the Wild for the Wii. For the Switch, they outdid themselves. That's now up there for Game of the Year. So I do the Fortnite thing just to kill some time. I have jumped back and forth doing so many different stuff just to try to keep my time occupied, especially now that I'm doing this slow growing channel, that some way, shape, or form, I just need to find something to do. But I do find things to do. I play NHL. I play FIFA. I've done some of the wrestling games. I don't do much of the wrestling games anymore, even though I'm tinkering on trying to do AEW's Fight Forever. I'm thinking about it. I've done, like I said, I've done the Assassin's Creed. The new Metal Gear Master Collection is coming out. I'm waiting for that. But until you redo Metal Gear 1 and 2 from the NES and the MSX and redo those the same way you did Metal Gear Solid, sign me up. Until then, I gotta find something to do. So Fortnite, in a way, kind of does it for me, but I also have my retro station that I do go back to the old days where I'm at home. You know, the new Gen Z millennial people know what video games are these days. Me, as an old gamer, and a handful of others that are close within me and my family, and especially in my old school days, will tell you to your face, Atari, Intellivision, and ColecoVision were king, and a little bit of Commodore. But in the end of the day, that's where I stand, because I'm looking for something else to do. And Battlefield's big, Overwatch is big. I like some of the fighting games. I mean, Street Fighter, I had my run with that. Mortal Kombat, I had my run with that. Now, give me something progressive so I can work on something. And when I did, then the last major thing I did was MLB The Show 23. It's a damn shame you can't make the lost steroid thing that one dude put on his channel, and you can literally make him your Road to the Show. That I want to see. I don't want to see that in franchise. I want to see that in Road to the Show. Besides that, I enjoy Fortnite. I enjoy some of the other games that come out. I can tell you straight up, there are almost 250 million Fortnite players. I can't even talk. Why am I even doing a channel when I have a bad neck and a bad shoulder? Anyway, the point is, this game will never end. We're waiting for that one basic end of the season event where the entire map is going to turn right back into the original Fortnite map. That's what most gamers want. They want from all the way from Booga, the Cypher, to all the big ones in Australia, from Loser Fruit. I'm talking about all the boys that run Power. We're talking Locky. We're talking all those boys. And I miss watching those guys on YouTube. Those guys made me laugh. I still watch those guys to this day. Shout out to those people down under. Why am I still playing that freaking game? Because it's fun. You get me through. But now we have to wait 8 to 10 weeks to the end of the season to see what the heck happens with if Jonesy comes back. What's Sloan gonna do? Why are you keeping the jungle area in the middle of the map? That messes me up. And now this new season where you've got 3 different beach mansions, you ripped up the snow area to put a mansion. You changed the Citadel medieval castle into one, and you changed that whole bottom left hand corner, and you turn that into one. That I don't mind, because there was nothing there. And you're basically making that whole entire thing this season. I believe it's chapter 4. What is it? Yeah, chapter 4, season 3, season 4, whatever it is. I've already lost count. You're basically making it into chapter 2.2 on steroids. And trust me, I've done it. I played it. And let's just say it really, really is on steroids. Try going after a vault. It's everybody and their mother is going after the vault. If you jump off the bus, every single person is going after the vaults. They're not going to Mega City. They're not going to any of the old Japanese POIs. They're not going to Breakwater. They're not going to Breakwater. They're not going to the jungle. They're going to the suites. I've seen it happen. I've seen 15, 20, 30 people going out there at once. And it is a Royal Rumble on crack. Let me just tell you that. So, anyway, I don't give a rip about my 0.05% win rate, because I don't mind playing the game and I like the story, but it's going to drag to the end of November until we have probably one more season before it goes to chapter 5. And I'm not getting any younger. You got to give me something. My three favorite video game franchises of all time is Mass Effect, Assassin's Creed, and Metal Gear. Absolutely love those games. And Assassin's Creed, I quit after Odyssey because every game after that is the same thing. And the thing with Desmond Miles screws me up. And there are still people to this day that still say Assassin's Creed 3 was the end of the Desmond Miles thing. That was the Civil War when you were playing the Indian and the Tomahawk. That ending was one of the worst endings in video game history. The ending to Mass Effect was one of the worst endings in video game history. But Metal Gear was my favorite. It still is. I still am terrified playing the original 1, and I played 2. Did play Snake's Revenge, but it doesn't go into the storyline. I literally just love finding things to just accomplish yourself and try to push yourself and play a story. That's what I try to do now at 48 years old. I just want to have a story. That's what's so good about it. Fortnite, I will be doing everything right on a controller, and I will get basically shotgunned into the face for a 275 point shotgun to the face by a 9-year-old, and I could care less. I don't really play duos and trios and squads anymore. It doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot. And I play no build mode because I am so freaking tired of having to deal with an absolute sweat. Because once you strike somebody with a 28 point assault rifle shot from 60 meters, they're building to the sky, and what in God's name are you gonna do? So quite honestly, a little quick hit. Yeah, video games are fun. Video games are cool. Us guys still try to play them. Sometimes we're on Madden. Sometimes we're on NBA. Sometimes we're on NHL, FIFA, all that different stuff. Some guys do these for streaming and they love it to death. I wouldn't mind doing it, but I know I'm not as good as everybody else anymore. And pretty much my attention span and my interests have started as I have aged, slowly starting to decline, because all I really want is to be entertained. And trust me, there's a handful of people in this world that just want to be entertained. And these are some things that will do it for me. Now, do I want to play AEW Fight Forever? I'm not sure. I don't know. That retro system right now is talking to me. Thinking about playing old school Kung Fu Master and wondering why it's so much harder than the NES version. That's what I'm thinking about. You do like this stuff, and you like to do, you want to talk video game on and off? You want to hear more video game stuff? I still have my thoughts, my takes about what is good, what is awesome, and everything. I have my likes just like everybody else. Hit a like, hit a comment. Love to hear your voice, love to hear your content, love to hear what you like, love to hear what you want to see next. I know what I want to see. I want to see Metal Gear 1 and 2 be redone just like Metal Gear Solid. Is that going to happen? Probably not. Do I want to see a Legend of Zelda movie? I sure as hell hope not. There's a lot of things I would love to see. What would you like to see next? Hit a comment. It's good to hear from you guys, and sooner or later the GoPro is coming. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and I'll see you guys, or as like I said, like Muzak would say, I'll see you bloody legends in the next one. Bye-bye.